90-Day Fiancé. Before the 90 Days star Adnan Abdelfattah and Tigerlily Taylor's current living situation is an interesting one. Have they both decided to move to Jordan after filming season 7? Tigerlily is a 41-year-old woman married to the 23-year-old Adnan from Jordan. The Texas resident was recently divorced with 2 kids after leaving a relationship she claimed was controlling. Tigerlily met Adnan on Instagram in June 2023. Just a few months later, Tigerlily was hopping on a plane with her glam squad and the 90-Day Fiancé cameras to go marry Adnan. The couple barely knew each other and Tigerlily was not aware of how Adnan expected her to follow his absurd rules concerning her clothes and her behavior in public. Tigerlily initially protested when she realized she'd left one controlling marriage for another. However, Tigerlily has transformed herself from head to toe for Adnan, perhaps because she wanted to keep him from going back to Jordan if she didn't comply. In Before the 90 Days episode 2, Tigerlily and Adnan had an awkward first meeting where they couldn't find anything to talk about while driving from the airport to their hotel. Tigerlily's glam squad, her hairstylist, Cruz, and her esthetician, Shay, had tried to make small talk with Adnan to break the ice. They asked Adnan if he had ever lived anywhere else besides Jordan. Adnan revealed he had been traveling all his life. Adnan said he had lived in Egypt, but every time he went somewhere else, he came back to Jordan because that's where his people were. Tigerlily was taken aback. She immediately asked him what he was going to do when he came to live with her in the US. Adnan sensed that Tigerlily was expecting him to stay in the US forever, so he replied, "I'm just coming 1 week in 1 year." He explained that he would live in America, but he could come home briefly and go back. Adnan had his entire family in Jordan, including his mom and his 13 siblings. However, it looked like Tigerlily didn't want him to go back to Jordan ever. 90-Day Fiancé's Tigerlily told the cameras that it seemed like Adnan wanted to spend more time in Jordan than she thought. She was shocked but decided not to talk about it with him then because they were getting married in a few hours and didn't have the time to be on the same page. She was hoping that, since they loved each other, that was going to be enough for them to work out everything together. Adnan expressed his desire to return to Jordan again during a ceremony where Tigerlily was meeting his family members for the first time. Adnan was chatting with a cousin who asked him if he was staying in Jordan or leaving. "I don't know yet," said Adnan. While his cousin admitted he was scared that if Adnan left, he was never going to come back. "I will come back," Adnan replied. He said that he always went and came back. The man also turned to Tigerlily to ask her the same question. He wanted to know if she would like to stay in Jordan or take Adnan to America. Tigerlily told the man that she would have loved to stay in Jordan but couldn't because her 2 children were in the US. She said she needed Adnan to come to her. Tigerlily observed that Adnan was very close to his family. She was happy meeting all of them but was worried about why Adnan's brother was unaware of their plans to live in the US. "It feels like he's telling me one thing and then telling his family something different," she added while hoping that Adnan wasn't hiding anything from her. Tigerlily shared custody of her sons with her ex-husband. She used to homeschool both her children until recently but still has to homeschool her second-born because he has anaphylactic food allergies. The 7-year-old child is allergic to almost everything, and she can't even risk flying commercially with him. Tigerlily recently spoke about how she would never be able to move to another country because of her kids. She doesn't want them to relocate. Moreover, Tigerlily also has to take care of her mom who seems to be elderly and unwell. Adnan's visa got approved just in time for him to witness the birth of his son Zayn. While Adnan did not share when exactly he came to Texas to live with Tigerlily, his Instagram stories from the past revealed he celebrated his birthday in June with his family and was even gifted a new car by her. Adnan confirmed he was living in America during the 90-Day Fiancé, before the 90 Days Season 7 Tell-All, which was filmed in October 2024. Adnan did not mention whether he had plans to visit his family anytime soon, since Adnan had seemingly moved to America on a spousal visa. He already got to work upon his arrival and wasted no time slacking or expecting Tigerlily to bear his expenses. Adnan worked as a model back home but also seemed to have done some business, owing to which he has experience running a brand. Adnan and Tigerlily launched 11A Agency in 2024. He is listed as the manager of the business, which is located in Texas. The business specializes in remodeling, repair, renovations, construction, and more in the Dallas area, according to In Touch. Meanwhile, right before Adnan's move, Tigerlily had told the cameras that her apartment lease had run out, and they were in the process of remodeling a cabin property she purchased. She seemed to be living in a hotel temporarily until she could move into their new home. Starcasm reported that Tigerlily purchased a home located roughly 30 miles northeast of downtown Dallas. The house is just under 2,200 square feet and features 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. The 148-acre property also has a rustic barn and a small cabin. The report suggests Tigerlily and Adnan could be flipping the property. It might take a while until Tigerlily and Adnan share their future plans, but Adnan has been enjoying his life in America. He often shares pictures of his luxury cars and clips of him going fishing in a nearby lake. He loves whipping up meals using the fresh catch for his family. The 90-day fiancé, before the 90-day star, gets along well with Finn and Rue. As per Tigerlily, Adnan shares the home with his 2 stepsons, Tigerlily, and their newborn,